Look out, y'all, Ashy Knuckles. The Quillin versus Andy Lee fight just ended. Thank God. Initially, when it started out, I thought it was going to be just a barn burner. You know, it had a lot of fireworks. Quillin was able to put him down a couple of times. The second time being a slip. You know, southpaw in a conventional fighter locking their lead legs, but at the same time, a punch did land and Lee went down. So you can score it a knockdown. Um, at the end of the day, there were too many lulls in the fight. Both of those guys, I think they both respected each other's power way too much. Too much respect going on in there. A lot of posturing, a lot of posing. Not a whole lot of punches being thrown. I thought Andy Lee, if he would have boxed behind that jab, moving to his left, he probably could have put a good combination on Peter, got him hurt, put him down maybe a couple of times and won the fight. At the same time, Peter Quillin was just waiting for a right hand. He was not using his jab a whole lot, waiting on Andy Lee to lead so he can try to counter him. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to dictate the pace of the fight instead of just waiting on your opponent. Get in there, let your hands go. He was very effective when he actually got close, so I don't know why he didn't jab his way in and close the distance on him and make it a rough and tough fight on the inside, which is not the strength of Andy Lee. He struggles when in close. He excels when he has distance. But at the end of the day, you know, it wasn't a terrible decision. The scorecards were close, indicating that it was a close fight, which it was. And at the end of the day, no one got robbed. A split draw is a good decision. And you know, for this being a fight on regular television, it's good that guys haven't been getting robbed. Maybe I'm speaking a little too early. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this fight sucked ass tremendously. Um, I don't want to see it again. And not if they're going to look at each other all 12 rounds. It was terrible. And the hooks that were thrown, they were wide and telegraphed. A skilled fighter would have took them straight to school tonight. So, but you know, at the end of the day, they both big punchers. That's one thing Peter Quillin has. He does have power. You know, even Gabe Rosado, who I'm not really fond of, but he was like when he was asked who has power, or you know that's similar to Golovkin, or was Golovkin the biggest puncher you ever faced? And he was like, you know what? I think I got a raw deal against Kid, but that dude can punch. You know, he has some power. He may hit harder than Golovkin. Just Golovkin, you know, he's a much better fighter. He put his punches together a whole lot better. So the likelihood of you getting hurt and getting put down increases substantially when you're in there with that dude. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, man, the fight is over with. It was a split draw. It was the undercard, the televised undercard, and now we're approaching the main event. Um, let's see what happens, man. But there you have it. The fight ends in a draw. Saturday night fights on regular network television. Quillin versus Lee, and they both continue, man. No one loses any stock. No one's stock decreases in terms of them having an L. But that's all I got for you. Let's see what happens with the main event. Ash.